Are you working? Are you booked and busy and working? You're a working dog. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a vlog. Today you join me from my house in Melbourne, where I am currently house sitting and dog sitting for our friend Daryl. So if you're thinking, where on earth are you sat, Molly? That is not your office. Correct, it is not. And if you can hear a dog barking in the background, that is Harvey the pug, who we are currently dog sitting. But I wanted to start a vlog because I did want to document my birthday. In 2 days time, I turned 26, and this has probably been the most low-key birthday I have ever had, just because of when it's fallen. Like, I have ended up being in the middle of moving and relocating to the other side of the world from the UK right across my birthday date, to the point where I've not been in Melbourne long enough to have organised anything, or to have like caught up with people yet, or to have tried to plan anything, because I've literally been here for 5 days. So yeah, I am basically just celebrating it with Tom, and it's going to be very, very Kaz vibes. But I'm kind of excited about that. I had a pretty big 25th. I threw like a big birthday party. Not really a party. Like, I hosted a 25th birthday last year, and I loved it. It was so much fun, but there's also like an element of stress that comes with organising something for your birthday, especially when you're trying to get like loads of different friends together. And that is what I did last year. It was really fun, but I'm kind of glad I'm not doing it this year. So the celebrations are starting this evening. It's currently Saturday the 18th of October. My birthday is on Monday, so Tom is actually at work all day, so we're kind of celebrating this weekend. And to be honest, a date is a date at this point. Like, I'm not even on the same time zone as the UK anyway, so like, it's not really my birthday on Monday, it's kind of my birthday on Tuesday in the UK. So the birthday plan is Saturday night we are going out for dinner and drinks at a really lovely Melbourne restaurant that I've wanted to try for ages. That is where I'm heading after this. Tomorrow we're actually, I'm so excited for this, it's so random, but obviously we're house sitting and dog sitting, but tomorrow somebody else is taking care of Harvey. Very, very kindly, Daryl organised it so that we could have like a day out, because we are going to the MotoGP. Yeah. And you might be thinking, that's not very birthday vibes, Molly, that's not very you. And it's not, but it's also like a whole day out, and it's on Phillip Island. So Phillip Island is a really beautiful part of Victoria, the state that Melbourne is in. So we're taking a little road trip. It's like a 2-hour drive from here. It's just beautiful, like natural lands the whole way there, like kangaroos, koalas. And then Phillip Island is actually where the famous penguins are in Melbourne. So the MotoGP is there. Obviously there is like a race at like 3 p.m, but there's also like food stalls, music, just loads going on, and it was really affordable to go to. And we thought, do you know what, that would be so much fun. And the weather forecast, guys, it's going to be 30 degrees tomorrow, so I don't think I've ever had a 30-degree birthday before, ever. So that just timed really well. But yeah, so we're going to that tomorrow. Between all of that, I've got some gifts to open that my family have kindly sent to Australia, which I didn't expect them to do. And also I want to obviously call home, call my friends, things like that. So low-key but wholesome, and more to the point, I can't bloody believe I'm about to be 26, guys. Some of you guys started watching this channel when I turned 15, which by the way, now I look back and I think, good God, what was I doing? What was I talking about at 15? Yeah, it's crazy to me. I remember doing a 15th birthday haul on YouTube. I'm about to be 26, and in some ways I feel like I am still 18. Actually, in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm still 18, but then on the flip side, I think, God, my boyfriend and I have just like been flat hunting in a city on the other side of the world. I'm not 18 anymore. I'm excited to be 26. I had my crisis at 25 about aging and being like mid-20s. 26 is basically just 25 in my head, you know? Like, yeah. I have friends that are married. I have friends that are in completely different stages of life now. I think I'm accepting it. Some days I still struggle with it. Some days I'm still like, what do you mean you're a wife? What do you mean you're engaged? No. And then other days I'm like, yeah, do you know what? We are all in such different life stages at 26. So yeah, basically that's where we're at. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog, welcome to a birthday celebration. I'm so excited to go out for dinner, guys. We're going to a restaurant called Pepe's Italian and Bar. Pepe's Italian and Liquor, and it looks beautiful. It's quite bougie looking, kind of expensive. I'm still very, very much getting used to the conversion between the Australian dollar and the pound. Like, when I see some food that's like $48, I'm like, oh my God, 48 pounds. But obviously it's 24 pounds, it's half. It's actually less than half. The dollar's weak at the moment. The pound is strong, the dollar is weak. I never know. I don't have a clue how it works. You get more for your money. I'm yapping. Let's go.
Excited?
I'm so excited. We did just realise that we've walked past this restaurant so many times in the past, and we've gone to repeat it. Yeah, I think we actually did as well. We were like, oh, we should go here one time. And I did not clock that it was like the same place. Do you know if you booked the parlour or the dining room?
I'm not sure.
Guys, this looks so good. This is their spicy vodka rigatoni, and this is what made this restaurant famous. So I'm so excited to try it, and also that it's such a generous portion of pasta, because sometimes you get like a thimble of pasta and I'm not a fan of that. We've got a tiramisu. There we go. Good morning. I didn't film anything else last night, but we actually went to a rooftop bar after we had dinner called Her, H-E-R. And if you're ever in Melbourne, that is one of my top recommendations if you're after a rooftop bar that's like vibey, popular. But like we did still manage to get a seat, to be honest, but it was busy. And it was so much fun. But honestly guys, I ate way too much food last night. I actually felt so sick. Like I was just so excited by everything on the menu that I was like, yeah, let's get a dessert as well. I love tiramisu. And I know that tiramisu is gonna give me a stomachache. Like it's the quickest way to give me a stomachache, but I just love it. So I was like, yeah, let's get that. And then I was like, I actually physically can't move. I've eaten way too much. But I feel like that is the sign of a good night. I was honestly so impressed. Like I had seen good reviews on TikTok. Obviously you never really know how a TikTok review is gonna translate into a real life restaurant review. But yeah, so good. Such good pasta. Just all around really nice vibes, really good energy. And then yeah, obviously came back to the doggo. Good morning. Guys, do you not think he looks like a croissant? Like this little bunch of skin when he's like curled up and sleeping, especially. Croissant vibes, that's what you are. Good morning. Good morning. Anyway, today we are heading to Phillip Island to go to the MotoGP, and I'm actually really excited. It's gonna be 30 degrees, but it's gonna be windy and 30 degrees, like really windy. So I've dressed, well, maybe I'm wearing too many clothes, but I think I'd rather be too warm. Anyway, Tom has just gone to start the car to set the map up because it is a little bit of a drive. As I mentioned, somebody is coming to look after Harvey. I don't want you to think that we're leaving the dog. But yeah, basically that is our plan for the day. Tom is quite into the MotoGP, like his family really follow it. So I've seen it a few times when I've been at Tom's house. I've never really watched it. Don't really know what it is, but he's excited by it and I'm just excited for the drive out. I love Phillip Island so much. So I'm gonna bring you along, and I think we're gonna stop on the way to get a Mackey's breakfast. Or Macca's, should I say now.
Hi, are you serving my cafe yet? Yeah. What do you want? Can I get a cheese and tomato toasty, please? Yeah, cappuccino, please. Yes, please. Can I get the sausage and egg McMuffin meal, please? That's everything, I think? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Every single time somebody has asked me this week, do you want to donate to the charity at the end of, because they love that in Australia, everywhere you go. Do you want to donate an extra $2? I've said yes.
They have it a lot, like in
Woolworths.
If you go like, oh yeah, Woolies or Coles, and it's like, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar? And it usually ends up only being like 20 cents, but it does make a difference. To
be fair, in Cotton On, it was like $3 or something, but I got a hand sanitizer, so I was like, yeah, win.
Nice.
Anyway, we're at McDonald's, we're at the drive-thru, we're getting a breakfast. I'm getting the toasty, guys. In Oz, they have McCafe, which they have in Europe. They've got it in most places. We just don't have it in the UK. And from the McCafe range is where they do usually like their desserts, so you can get like muffins, macarons, that kind of thing. But they also do toasties, and in the toasty selection they do a cheese and tomato toasty, which is so good because McDonald's doesn't have that many vegetarian options. In fact, the last time I was here they didn't even have the McPlant in Australia. They only had the toasty. I don't know actually.
I think they had it for a little bit here.
Yeah, and then they got rid of it because it wasn't very popular.
It was just like a seasonal thing.
To be honest, controversially, I don't really like it, and I would never really pick a McDonald's. Like, I don't mind the breakfast because they do have a egg McMuffin, which is vegetarian. But for the most part, I'm like, really can take or leave it. But yeah, they do the toasties from the McCafe, so that's what I get for breakfast. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Bring back the UK McCafe, because why do we not have this as an option? It's so good, and I feel like it's actually a decent toasty as well. It's not like, not bad. How's the drive going?
Good. They don't do the Monopoly, do they? Yeah.
Did they just do it at a different time of year?
Maybe. I just feel like I haven't seen it. This is my first one this time.
Really?
I feel like it's, when you go on a road trip, I feel like it's part of the road trip.
I think we had it a lot when we were in WA. I remember eating it in the van quite a lot. An hour and 20 still to go. The weather's looking a bit grey. The drive from here is just like, well, motorway for a bit longer and then country kind of vibe. We're actually currently driving, guys, on the M1, which is the motorway that goes from Melbourne all the way up to Cairns. If you stayed on this road, you would end up, how many miles away is Cairns? Like 3,000? 4,000? A long old way. So we've driven it many times before. Mainly on the Greyhound bus, to be honest. But yeah, we're on it now. How's it going?
It's going good.
What are you focusing on?
I'm trying to get some photography while I'm here.
Look at this camera that Tom has borrowed from, well, his work, kind of. I've never seen a lens like that. That is so heavy. I just had to go years ago. I literally couldn't even hold it up for longer than like 3 minutes.
We're doing a bit of practicing with it, but we've got some good photos.
Yeah, we have actually got some good pictures. Might be about to lose our spot. But I think the race is about to begin, like the actual race. Obviously, there's been a couple of warm-up races, like the equivalent of F2.
It's available for biking.
Oh, right. Yeah, honestly, guys, we don't really know what's going on. Who wants to
Figuring it out as it goes on.
The most embarrassing thing ever, when I was in the car, I said to Tom, I was like, oh wow, there's a lot of motorbikes. Turns out the MotoGP is motorbikes. I didn't know that. How would I know that? Did you know that watching this? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I thought it was cars. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but turns out that no, it's 2 wheels, not 4. And I'm just going to pretend that I always knew that. And everybody around me is also like a motorbike fanatic. And I'm just here like, wow, the sea looks lovely over there, doesn't it? But to be fair, the view actually is amazing. Like, as if this is the circuit and then that's just the ocean. Guys, it would appear that there's been a pitch invasion. We are now on the pitch, on the track. At the end, they open the track up for everybody to be able to walk down it. So this is how we're getting back to the car park. So on our way back, we have stopped at Chadstone, which is, and I've said this before, the biggest shopping centre in the Southern Hemisphere. And we are actually going to get a yochi because I've been back in Oz for a week and I've not had a yochi yet, which feels like a crime. If you've never heard of this, it's basically just a super famous frozen yogurt shop where you can pick any of these toppings. Honestly, this is such a treat. This is such a birthday present. So I have to pick what flavour I want. Honestly, I do find this quite overwhelming. As somebody that struggles to make a decision, I'm rubbish at this. Look how good. Oh my god. Yeah, it's 1 cup. Yeah. Yeah, it's done on weight, which is dangerous. We are doing this as an alternative to dinner. And I'm not mad at that. Thank you. I'm gonna go for some of the classic. I'm gonna go for a little bit of that one. That's just the plain one. Then I'm gonna go for, wow, this is so boring. I'm gonna go for a little bit of vanilla. Oops. How did I manage to miss the pot? Brilliant. I think I'm gonna go for a little bit of chocolate. That hasn't worked out too well for me. This is where it becomes quite difficult, so I will show you after I've finished filling it up with toppings. I still don't even know what I want. Oh yeah, that is what we're talking about, guys. I've got some fruit, I've got some Biscoff, I've got some peanut butter, I've got some coconut, and under there is some frozen yogurt as well. I am very content with my first trip back to Yochi. I'm genuinely so happy right now. Basically, the theme of the weekend has been food, and there's just so much good food in the city that I think that's fair enough. Are you happy? What are you looking at? That does say croissant bar, yeah. I'm telling you, there's everything in this city. Good morning, hubby. Guys, it is my birthday. It's about to be the most low-key birthday you have ever seen. Oh, hello. Do you just want to be in the clip? Yeah, it's going to be a very chill birthday. I am a bit gutted that it's chucking it down because I kind of thought, oh, I don't really care if I'm spending my birthday by myself, like if it's sunny, because where we are right now, we actually have a beach right near us. So I thought I'll just go to the beach like during kind of like my lunchtime. But we can't go to the beach today, can we? Can we? No. Just your average Monday, but also my 26th birthday. And you know what? I'm trying to not let that bother me because I had a lovely weekend and it is just a day and it's not even my birthday in the UK anyway. It's still like the 19th. So Tom is about to come down the stairs, potentially maybe with a gift. I don't know. I think that's where he's gone. But obviously I don't really have any presents because my family live on the other side of the world. But they have very kindly sent something in a mysterious box. So I have a box off of my mum and dad and I have a little bag off of Tom.
You want first?
Yes, can do. What is it, Abby? That's cute. Wow, look. Is it, oh, it's a Lottie, your English friend. Your English dog friend. Thank you. I am an asteroid. I'm soaring through the sky. He yells, but I ignore. I always start the fight. I say it dims my light. What are these? I've been on fire lately. We're about to collide. But he still calls me baby. Birthday haul, how cute. I've got this candle, which is in a really nice scent. Mandarin and jasmine, two of my favourite flavours. Still not for dogs. Bless him. Got this eye mask. Tom was making jokes this whole week about the Stitch collection from Kmart, so I knew there'd be something in there. The dog does seem to think it's all for him. These spot patches, which we actually saw at the market we were at the weekend. This Sukin gift set with a toner and a hand cream, which is really nice. Also, I like that it's purple. And then this was my blind book date book that I got, which was really lovely wrapped. Wow. Javi, this isn't for you either.
And then we went out for dinner.
We did go out for a really lovely dinner. We went to the MotoGP. I've had a lovely weekend. The dinner was gorgeous. You guys saw that. It's the same vlog. That was also Tom's treat. And then this was off my mum and dad. And I do love lint. And these will be a lovely flat warming present too. I can't blow that candle out. Okay, ready? Alrighty, we are mic'd up and lit up, because I am filming some other bits of content this morning. I told you guys I was booked and busy with a few work things, but it's all exciting stuff. I'm working on a sponsorship right now that genuinely feels so aligned with my content. Like when I got this email through, I was like, yes, this is one of those moments where I'm like, this is perfect. This works so well. It's a massive campaign. It's a lot of content. It's going to be a lot of work. The turnaround time is tomorrow. Today is my birthday. I already had these plans, but I'm not complaining. I will just find a way. I have just filmed the beginning half of it. I need to script out the second half of it. When I say script, guys, do you want a little behind the scenes? Because I know this is a birthday vlog, but like, she's a working girl. She's a working girl on her birthday. And I want to take every opportunity that I get at the moment, because I'm aware that moving to the other side of the world and relocating, it does hinder this job a little bit. I'm hoping slightly less this time, because I've learned what works and what doesn't from last time. And also I'm shooting slightly different content this time. I'm not backpacking, I'm not traveling, I'm just living. So like it makes it a bit easier in terms of like I have a fixed address, things like that. Anyway, when this job came in, I thought, oh my goodness me, it's perfect. It might already have gone live by the time I'm chatting with you. If it has, it's basically with hotels.com, one of the main ways to book accommodation, a site that I use very regularly. And they have just launched, and this is not sponsored, this isn't sponsored, the other clip that I was just filming obviously was, but yeah, they've launched this incredible reward scheme, this really good like discount option where you can like save up points. And when I was chatting to like my manager and I was reading the brief, I was thinking that's genuinely so good. Like I will actually use this all the time, especially in the run up to Christmas. However, what that means is I have had to work quite quickly on a turnaround that's very fast, and obviously the time zones don't help that. I'm not going to show you the script for this one, but I will show you because this went live the other day and it looks so complicated. Here we go. I'll show you it with my directive for The Sims 4. If you haven't seen, I just uploaded a reel with The Sims the other day, and basically how I've worked this is I've written out a concept and then I've condensed that down to be an actual voiceover. So this was kind of the script, because if I'm voicing something over, usually I will just script it, otherwise my voiceovers go off on a right tangent. And then I've linked up to the voiceover what I want to shoot and where. So this is a little key, because I shot this when I was in the Philippines, so I kind of knew that I needed to shoot everything in a specific location just because of the style of reel. So each line was shot completely out of sequence, bearing in mind. So like the green that I'd already shot, I shot in Thailand. Then I shot this one at the end. So everything in purple was shot last, even though that's the beginning and the end. Then when I was on the islet experience, so I was basically camping, I knew I needed to shoot the bits that were in red. And then the voiceover clips were the gameplay clips that I had included, and they were sent over from The Sims. So this was quite a complicated way of doing it, but it meant that when I was editing it, it was actually so much easier because the planning was so good. So I actually think that skill that I've definitely got better at over the last few months probably is scripting / producing. I don't want to say producing because it's like, it's a reel, but like low-key it took some production. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to do the same thing with this, so that even though the turnaround is tight, I've edited it in how I filmed it, if that makes sense. I don't know if any of you care. You probably don't. Anyway, it is now 12:30 and I'm gonna take a little break for my lunch. However, I'm not actually gonna have lunch because I'm meeting Tom for an early dinner and I only just had breakfast. So yeah, I think I will actually have hummus and crackers because I did buy that last night. So maybe I'll get a little snack, but I'm about to phone my friend Johanna. We're gonna FaceTime. Because she's on the same time zone as me, we can have a little birthday catch up. But also we are planning a New Zealand trip for the new year because I've mentioned this so many times. Basically, my friend Johanna lives in Auckland. She's one of my closest friends. We met when she was on holiday in Europe and we both did a sail week together, and now we just see each other all over the world in random locations because it's easier than me going to New Zealand or her coming to the UK. So right now I'm surprisingly quite close to New Zealand and I would love to go back. I really liked it. I think that I got a bit unlucky with the weather when I was in New Zealand last time, so I'm hoping that when we do this trip in like February time, I think it's going to be sunny. But I'm about to speak to her on the phone and I am so excited. So that is next on my agenda, basically. Behind me here, I do have a little pug. Here he is. And I've just picked a restaurant to go to tonight. I really hadn't like thought of anywhere. Tom booked the restaurant that we went to on Saturday. I didn't know where it was. I didn't know anything about it. Obviously it was Italian. So tonight I decided I think I want to go for like Asian fusion food because there are so many great Asian restaurants in Melbourne. There's such a huge Asian community and the food scene is incredible. Like genuinely outside of Asia, the next best Asian food I've ever had. So I think we're going to go to a restaurant called Kiss and Tell, which I wanted to go to the last time I was here. I went to follow them on Instagram to like see what they were posting and I was like, oh, I already follow them. But I've never been, so I'm excited. We're gonna do that this evening. Very, very kindly, Tom's mum and dad are actually paying for our meal tonight as a birthday gift to me, which was so lovely, such a surprise. They sent a text over yesterday and were like, happy birthday, like have dinner on us tomorrow night. And I was thinking, that's so sweet. And like people really are doing as much as they can without being here. And I think that's just so special to me because it really does make a difference. Like obviously not them paying for dinner or giving money or whatever, but just them thinking of me and them like trying to do something for my birthday without even being here. Like I'm so far away that I'd completely accepted that I'm not really having a birthday, but it's actually turning out so lovely. My grandma and my auntie and my uncle sent birthday cards to this address, which was so sweet because this is not my house. And the fact they'd like found out where that was without telling me, like it was a surprise when I got those cards today. Tom had hidden them. That was so cute. Yeah, I just feel very like, very happy, very loved. Very just like in an excited, good place right now. Anyway, I need to phone Johanna. Let me drop her a text. Look at Johanna. I am so jealous. I want a party hat.
And here is yours.
Is it on my head? I feel like you should take a photo of me.
Wait, that's so cute. I have to take a photo of you with it on.
I love that you've just got these in your house as well. Like, did you make these?
I did make these.
It's so cute.
Handmade.
For your birthday though, to clarify, you did not make these for my birthday.
I did make them for my own birthday.
I'm not sure which is sadder. No.
The fact that my birthday is over a month ago and they're still in my house.
I think that's perfectly normal actually. But yeah, this is the best celebration I've had all day. So I did forget to vlog before I left because absolute shock horror, I left in a massive rush. There are some odd men around tonight, guys. Anyway, we are in the CBD. I've met Tom from work and we are going to a restaurant called Kiss and Tell, which I think I did tell you earlier. I've looked at on Instagram for a while. This is their little logo. They're on floor 1 and it's basically Asian fusion. We were a bit early, so we did just go for a little glass of wine, didn't we? Yeah, it's open. I've got a booking.
You sure don't want to go to design development advice?
I don't want to go to that, no. However, I do want to show you, well firstly, my hair is so windswept that it's not really giving. My outfit of the night, guys, is my little black mesh top from New Look. I've got a coat on because it's cold, I wish I didn't. And I've got my hair like half up, half down in that little clip. It's giving dog poo. Tom got me a little badge, how cute! It says happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
dear Molly. Happy birthday to you.
Aww.
You're gonna make a wish.
I am. Wait.